Siyaba Ramachandra ki jai, Pavan Sut Hanumana ki jai, Umapati Mahadeva ki jai, Sankat Mochan Hanumana ki jai, Vrindavan Dhama ki jai, Kenshi Dhama ki jai, Lakshmi Narayana Bhagavana ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai, Sankat Mochan Hanumana ki jai, Bolo Bajrang Bali Hanumana ki jai, Sri 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 Baba Nim Korori Sant Maharaj ki jai. Radhe Sham. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
morning, dear puffin. Just still lying down, take it slow, take your time. And maybe by rolling to your right side first, make your way to a seated position. And once you're up, close your eyes and sit with your breath. Bringing awareness to the quality of your breath as it is now. Without any need of judging your breath. Simply witness every inhale and every exhale. Let's unite the hands in front of the heart and exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Bow your head forward towards your heart and take a moment to dedicate your practice. When done with your dedication, relax your hands back down on your knees and bring your head back up in line with the spine. Asatso ma satgamaya tammaso ma jyotirgamaya Asatsoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrichyorma Amritam Gamaya Asatsoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrichyorma Amritam Gamaya From delusion, lead me to truth. From darkness, lead me to light. From death, lead me to immortality. This universe is a trinity, and this is made of name, form, and action. The source of all names is the Word, for it is by the Word that all names are spoken. The Word is behind all names, even as Brahman is behind the Word. The source of all forms is the eye, for it is by the eye that all forms are seen. The eye is behind all forms, even as Brahman is behind the eye. The source of all actions is the body, for it is by the body that all actions are done. The body is behind all actions, even as Brahman is behind the body. Those three are one. Atman, the spirit of life. And Atman, although one, is those three. The immortal is veiled by the real. The spirit of life is the immortal. Name and form are the real, and by them the spirit is veiled. My dear puffins, use an inhale to gently blink open eyes and lean forward to come off your block, as it's time to work with name and form in the real to unveil the spirit. And maybe take your socks off if you're still wearing some. And since it's Monday morning, I have some good news for you. We're gonna start lying down. But don't get your hopes up, it's not a 90-minute Shavasana class. We're gonna do something nice and active here. But maybe first, just lengthen out by bringing the arms overhead, lengthen out from fingertips to toes. Then maybe flex your feet so you can lengthen between the heels and the fingertips. And then bring your arms up and forward so you can have them beside the body. Maybe with the palms down so you can also make use of your arms. And then bring your legs hip width and flex your feet. And then we're going to exhale completely. With an inhale, bring the right leg up by reaching your way through the heel. Keep the left leg active too. And on the exhale, slowly bring the leg down, but keep it long and strong. Almost bring it to the floor, but don't touch the floor. And on the inhale, bring the leg back up. Keep the length and strength in both legs. Exhale, slowly bring the leg down. Almost to the floor, but don't touch the floor. One more time. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Reach your way through the heel. And exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly. Bring it down all the way to the floor. Shake out your legs a little bit. And then activate them again. Flex the feet and exhale completely. Inhale, now bring the left leg up. Keep the feet flexed. Reach your way through the heels. And exhale slowly. Bring the leg down. Almost to the floor, almost to the floor. Don't touch the floor. Keep the activation. And inhale, bring the leg back up. Keep the foot flexed. And exhale slowly, slowly. Bring it down almost to the floor. One more time with activation in both legs. Inhale the left leg up. And exhale slowly, bring it down all the way to the floor. And shake out your legs for a moment. And then bring both legs together, flex the feet. Now you might really want to use your hands pressing into the floor as a counterweight. Let's exhale completely first. And then inhale, bring both legs up, use those belly muscles, keep the feet flexed. And exhale slowly, bring the legs back down, almost to the floor, but don't touch the floor. Next round, inhale, bring the legs up, keep the feet flexed. And exhale, bring the legs down, don't touch the floor. One more time, inhale, bring the legs up, and now keep them up. Maybe hold your thighs from behind for a moment. Maybe your lower back presses down a bit, but you reach up through the heels. Keep the feet flexed so you really feel a good stretch in the back of your legs. And breathe deeply. Now let's give it one more deep and juicy breath here. And then release the hands down to the sides again. And with an exhale, when ready, slowly bring the legs down. And shake out your legs. And then when ready, bend your knees and roll to the right. And from there, come up with the help of the left arm. And take your time to come to hands and knees. And find your alignment with your fingers widely spread. Stack the shoulders above the wrists. Keep the knees underneath the hips. And if you didn't find it yet, then find your Ujjayi breath now. That soft retention in the back of the throat, sounding like the ocean waves. And when ready, tuck your 10 toes under and bring your buttocks back towards the heels and come to downward facing dog. Maybe walk your dog a little bit to wake up the back of your legs even more. Lift out of your shoulders, lift out of your palms. Maybe shake out your head a little bit. And lengthen out both legs. And take a few deep breaths here, using the inhales to lengthen the spine, to the crown of the head and the sitting bones. Using the exhales to lengthen the back of the legs, reaching the heels towards the floor.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo
And find an inhale
Maheshwara,
to bend your knees a little bit and start to walk the
Guru
feet forward behind
Sakshat
the wrists.
Parabrahma,
When you're there, keep your knees deeply bent at first.
Gurave
And
Namaha,
have the feet hip width. Bring the arms behind you. Interlace the hands behind the buttocks. Inhale, lengthen the arms and the spine. And on the exhale, lengthen the legs. But keep your toes relaxed. Focus on the length between the heels and the sitting bones. With active thighs and a soft breath.
Guroradikam tattvam,
Keep your neck relaxed for one more deep breath.
Guroradikam tapaha,
And then use an inhale to bend your knees, let go of the arms, hang forward,
Tasmai
and now hold your ankles. With an inhale, lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears, and on the exhale, lengthen the legs again.
Ujamulam
And keep your
Gurupadam,
neck relaxed, the breath soft.
Mantramulam Gurovakyam, Mokshamulam Guru Kripa,
And we stay for one more deep and juicy breath.
Guru
Use an inhale
Madhestitamata,
again to bend the knees. Hang forward, bounce in your knees, swing the arms from side to side, check out your head, yes and no.
Namastestu,
And then come to the center. And on an inhale, when ready, push the feet down and come and roll up vertebra by vertebra with the head coming up last. Roll your shoulders back and forth and shake out the arms and the legs for a moment. Find your way to the front of the mat, bring your big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, fire up your thighs, activate your belly muscles, and let's exhale with the hands in front of the heart. Inhale, hook the thumbs, bend your knees, scoop it up, and exhale, fold forward over straight legs. Fingertips down, inhale, long legs, and exhale, step the right foot and the left foot back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, come forward to a high push-up plank, shoulders above the wrist. Exhale, drop the knees, bend the elbows, lay the body flat down. And with active legs, use the inhale to peel the chest forward for a baby cobra. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, come down, drop the toes, and come back to downward facing dog. Staying 4, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Shri Guru
and
Charanam,
1. On an inhale, bring the right leg up and exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Use the inhale to lengthen out here and exhale, the left foot follows. Inhale, high chest, and exhale, fold forward over straight legs. Inhale, hook the thumbs, bend the knees, scoop it up, and exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Let's keep flowing. Inhale, scoop it up, and exhale, fold. Fingertips down, inhale, long legs, and exhale, step the left foot and the right foot back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out here. And then inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Have your feet hip width. Strengthen your back leg. And on an inhale, rise up for Anjaneyasana. Bring the arms to the sky. Relax the shoulders on the X. Staying for 5. Keep both thigh muscles active. 4. 3. Keep your jaw relaxed. 2. And 1. On an inhale, look down, bring the hands down, and exhale back to downward facing dog. With another inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Have the feet hip width, strengthen the back leg, and on an inhale, rise up. Staying for 5, keep the back leg active. 4, relax the shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, reach up through the fingertips. 2, and 1. On an inhale, look down, bring the hands down. Exhale, back to down dog. Take a deep breath here. And then inhale forward to a high push-up plank. Exhale, drop the knees to the mat. Bend the elbows, lay the body flat down. Inhale, peel the chest forward for cobra, active legs. And exhale, come down, tuck the toes. And come back to down dog. Go with your breath. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, bring your right leg up, and exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Use the inhale to lengthen out here, and exhale, the left foot follows. Inhale, high chest, and exhale, fold over straight legs as good as you can. Inhale, pull up the thumbs, bend the knees, scoop it up, and exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Next round, inhale, scoop, and exhale, fold. Bring your tips down, inhale, long legs, and exhale, step the left foot and the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out here. And then inhale the right leg up again. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Back foot stays active, reaching away, and on an inhale, rise up again. Relax the shoulders. We stay for 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, look down, bring the hands down, and stay here. Make sure the feet are hip width, and on an inhale, walk the hands back and lengthen out the right leg. Direct your right hip and sitting bone back. Maybe you want to bring a block under your left hand. That can be helpful. Otherwise, just relax your shoulders and the neck and lengthen the legs. Keep your toes relaxed and your breath soft. Let's stay for one more deep and juicy breath. And with your next inhale, gently start to bend the right knee again, walk the hands back forward, and on the exhale, come to downward facing dog. Other side, with an inhale, bring the left leg up, and exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Have the feet hip width, and on an inhale, rise up from strong legs, arms to the sky. Staying for 3, 2, keep your jaw relaxed, and 1. On an inhale, look down, bring the hands down, and then start to walk the hands back. Lengthen the left leg, direct the left sitting bone back, keep the left toes relaxed. But press the mound of the big toe firmly down. And your upper body is relaxed too. Keep the breath soft. Let's stay for one more deep and juicy breath. And then use the inhale next to walk the hands back forward. And exhale back to down dog. On an inhale, come forward to a high push-up plank. Exhale, drop the knees to the mat, bend the elbows, lay the body flat down. Press the tops of the feet down, keep the knees off the mat. Inhale, come forward for cobra. And exhale, come down, tuck the toes. And come back to down dog. Staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, on an inhale, bring the left leg up, and exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Use the inhale to lengthen out here, and on the exhale, the right foot follows. Inhale, high chest, long legs, and exhale, fold forward over straight legs. Inhale, hook the thumbs, bend the knees, scoop it up, and exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. One more round. Inhale, scoop it up, and exhale, fold forward. Fingertips down, inhale, long legs, and exhale, step the right foot and the left foot back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. With an inhale, bring the right leg up, exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Feet are hip width, and on the inhale, rise up, arms to the sky. On the exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, open your chest to your right side, and exhale, hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press the hands together, have the back leg active, and maybe look over your shoulder into the ceiling. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, look down, bring the hands down, and exhale back to down dog. Other side. Inhale, bring the left leg up, exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. With an inhale, rise up, arms to the sky, and exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Go with the breath. Inhale, open the chest to your left, and exhale, hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Keep back leg super active, press the hands together, and open the chest. Shoulders are relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, look down, bring the hands gently down, and exhale back to down dog. On an inhale, come forward to a high push-up plank, and exhale, step, lengthen through the body. Inhale, fill up the chest, exhale, lower down to a low plank. Inhale, roll over the toes, upward facing dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Enjoying the length. And then use an inhale to bend your knees and start to walk the feet forward behind the wrists. Take your time. When you're there, have your feet hip width and just bounce a little bit in your knees. Swing out the arms. Shake out your head. And then slowly come back to the center. And hold your ankles again. Inhale deeply. And exhale, lengthen the legs and fold forward. Keep your neck relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Lift the sitting bones to the sky. Let's stay for one more deep and juicy breath. And then use the inhale to gently bend your knees. And we're gonna stay here. Now see if you can step onto your palms. So you bring your hands under the feet so that your toes touch the wrists. And then inhale, lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, lengthen the legs as good as you can. Don't worry if they don't straighten as much as before. It's quite bringing some intensity to the posture. So do what you can. Keep your neck relaxed. Press the heels down. Press down onto your palms. And lift the sitting bones. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs. That's where it's supposed to happen. Let's stay for one more. And use an inhale to bend the knees. Gently step off your hands. And then again just shake it out in whichever way you need to shake it out. Swing the arms, bouncing your knees. Don't forget your head. And then come to the center. And with an inhale, push the feet down. And come and roll up with your head long. Take your time. And roll your shoulders when ready. And swing the arms out. Now let's turn open to the puja side. And stand wide on your mat. Give it a good distance between your feet. And then turn your toes a little bit inwards. Really activate your thighs. Direct the outsides of your feet firmly in the mat. And with the hands in the hips, exhale first. Inhale deeply, lengthen the spine, look up with a soft face. And on the exhale, fold forward from the hips. Keep the length in the spine, keep the strength in the legs. And when you're down halfway, then see if you can bring the hands fully down. If that doesn't happen completely, don't bend your knees for it and just have your hands on your fingertips. But if you have the hands fully down, then use the inhales to lengthen the spine and the legs. And on the exhale, walk the hands back. Inhale, lengthen the spine again, and exhale, maybe walk a little bit further. Don't rush, go with the breath. And at some point, maybe you bring the arms through between the legs. Turn your hands around and give it a gentle pull on the floor. Keep the legs active, neck relaxed. And the breath soft for 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, gently, gently, with the legs still active, walk the hands forward. And stay here in the X, strong legs. Inhale, come up halfway, hands in the hips. And exhale, come up all the way. Now inhale, bend your knees. And exhale, jump the feet together. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Let's come back to the front of the mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Heels slightly apart, and let's exhale with the hands in front of the heart. Inhale, circle the arms out and up, look up and lengthen, and exhale, fly forward over straight legs. Fingertips down, inhale, long legs, exhale, step to down dog or jump to a low plank. Follow your breath through the vinyasa or start it out of down dog or skip it. That's totally fine too, if it's needed. And become aware of your Ujjayi breath again. Take a moment for that. Feel this down dog. With all the work we already did for the back of our legs. And then let's exhale together. On an inhale, bring the right leg up. And exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Your back foot circles down to the floor. And on an inhale, rise up from strong legs. Unite your palms softly overhead. And we stay for 5. Keep your front knee deeply bent. 4. 2 and 1. On an inhale, open up for warrior 2. Check the alignment of your arms, keep them on the level of your shoulders, and then softly look over the front. Keeping the front knee deeply bent, right above the ankle. 4, 3, 2. And 1. On an inhale, circle the hands down to either side of the front foot. Exhale, down dog or low plank, yogi's choice. Follow your breath through the vinyasa. And we meet in downward facing dog. From here, let's use an inhale. Bring the left leg up. And exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. The back foot circles down to the floor. And on the inhale, rise up for warrior 1. Unite your palms softly overhead. Warrior 1 first. Keep the shoulders relaxed for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the inhale, open up for warrior 2. Check the alignment of your back arm, make sure it's on the level of your shoulders, and then softly look over the front. Keep the back leg super active, lift away from your back foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, circle the hands down to either side of the front foot. Exhale back to down dog or directly to low plank. Go with the breath, whatever you do. Keep the legs active throughout your vinyasa. And we meet in down dog for 5, 4. Press your hands fully down. 3, 2. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And 1. On an inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, lightly step or jump to the front and lengthen. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale with straight legs. Come up from the hips, circle the arms out and up. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's keep flowing. Inhale, circle the arms. And exhale, fly forward. Fingertips down, inhale, long legs. And exhale, step to down dog or jump to Chaturanga Dandasana. Follow your breath. And from down dog, we find an inhale yet again to bring the right leg up. And on the exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. The back foot circles down. And on the inhale, rise up. Have the hands softly together, shoulders are relaxed. Staying for 3. Lift away from your back foot. 2. And 1. On the inhale, open up for warrior 2. Keep your belly slightly active so you don't arch too much in your lower back. For 3, 2. Equally reach to the front as you reach to the back. And 1. With an inhale, lengthen out the front leg. Exhale, stay. Really activate both thighs. And on an inhale, reach away from your back foot. And on the exhale, fold from the hips and let the hand land wherever it lands. Maybe on the floor, maybe on the ankle or shin. But open the chest to the wall in front of you. Keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ear. 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, look down. And on the exhale, press that back foot into the floor. Lift up from there. Bend the front knee. And on the inhale, circle the hands down to either side of the front foot. Exhale, down dog or low plank. And for the other side, find an inhale to bring the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward, back foot circles down. And with your inhale, rise to warrior 1. Mind your front knee, keep it deeply bent. 3, 2, and on the inhale, open up for warrior 2. Keep the thighs active. 3. Lengthen the back leg. 2. And 1. On an inhale, lengthen out the front leg. On the exhale, really make sure that both thighs are active. And on the inhale, reach forward. And exhale, fold from the hips. Let the hand land wherever it lands. And focus on strong legs and opening the chest to the wall in front of you. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. 4, 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, look down. Exhale, press the back foot into the floor. And then bend the front knee. With an inhale, circle the hands down. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Keep the legs active throughout this transition. And in down dog we stay. 4, 5, 4, 3. Keep reaching your heels towards the floor. 2. And 1. On an inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, lightly step or jump to the front. Lengthen on the in and exhale, fold forward over straight legs. Inhale, we straighten strong legs, come up from the hips, circle the arms out and up, look up and lengthen. And exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. One more round. Inhale, circle the arms. And exhale, fly forward. Fingertips down, inhale, long legs. And exhale, step to down dog or jump to chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale, urdhva mukha, svanasana. And exhale, we meet again in downward facing dog. With an inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands, back foot down. On the inhale, come to warrior 1. And on your exhale, open up for warrior 2. On the inhale, reach forward. And exhale, bring the front hand down on the mat. Maybe use a block for some extra lift if that's needed. And then open your chest to the wall in front of you. Inhale, bring the left arm up. And exhale, reach it over your face. Shoulder away from the ear. Feel the length from fingertips to toes. 3, 2, maybe keep your arms straight. And 1. On an inhale, look down. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Right hand comes a bit to the front and outside. Step the left foot up. And then lift the left leg. Maybe use a block under your right hand if that's needed. And then maybe open up the hips and the chest. And bring the left arm up. And maybe even look up. 3. Let's stay for one more deep and juicy breath. And on an inhale, look down. Bring the upper hand down. And exhale back to down dog. Vinyasa or no vinyasa is your choice right now. And we have one more side to go. On an inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Back foot circles down. Inhale, warrior 1. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bring the front hand down on the mat, maybe on top of a block. Open the chest, keep the back leg super active. Inhale, right arm up. And maybe exhale, reach it over your face. Keep the shoulder away from the ear. Feel the length from fingertips to toes. Staying for 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, look down. Bring the right hand to the right hip. Left hand comes a bit to the front and outside, maybe on top of a block. Step the right foot up and then lift the right leg. Find your balance first, and then maybe open the hips and the chest and bring the right arm up, and maybe even look up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Reach away through the heel. Flex the foot. Flex the foot. And breathe. Let's stay for one more. And then use an inhale to look down. Bring the upper hand down. And exhale back to down dog. Now, with an inhale, come forward to a high push-up plank. Exhale, lower down to a low plank. Inhale, roll over the toes, up dog. And exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Staying 4 or 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. On an inhale, bend the knees, look forward, exhale lightly, step or jump to the front, and lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Now, have your feet hip width, bend your knees, and then again, let's step onto the palms. Toes touch the wrists. Inhale, lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lengthen the legs. And just see if it already might feel different a bit. Let's stay for one more. And use an inhale to bend the knees. And carefully step off the hands. Maybe bounce a little bit in your knees. Swing the arms from side to side. And then come to the center and bring your fingertips down. So you can walk your feet together. Big toes, heels, ankles, knees, everything is touching. Look at your toes, bend your knees deep, and on an inhale, bring the arms overhead. Make sure you can still see your toes. Relax the shoulders. With an inhale, lengthen a bit more, and exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, open your chest to your right side, and exhale, hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press the hands together, open the chest to the side. 3. 2 and 1. On an inhale, come back to the center, arms overhead, and exhale, bring the hands back in front of the heart right away. Inhale, open the chest to the other side, other elbow, other knee. Press the knees together, press the hands together, and we stay for 3, 2 and 1. On an inhale, come back to the center, bring the arms overhead, and we stay for 3, 2 and 1. With the inhale, lengthen the legs and fold forward. And then make your way to downward facing dog, or jump to a low plank once more. And we meet in down dog all the same. And from here, let's use an inhale to bring the right leg up, and exhale, bring the right knee to the back and outside of your right wrist. And then maybe first bring the buttocks to the heel, and then wiggle your foot into the center. Make sure that your back leg is in line with your left hip. And then come to the front, high up on fingertips, level the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up with a soft face. And exhale, walk this length forward. Either rest your forehead down on your hands, or maybe fully on the mat, lengthening the arms forward. Allow the posture to happen. Make sure that your hips Don't lean too much to one side.
Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmam Ritam Gamaya.
Let's find an inhale to use the help of the arms to come and roll your spine back up. And then sit to your right buttocks, so you have the space to bring the left leg forward. Maybe have a block or a bolster ready at hand as we keep the left leg straight and strong and step the right foot up close to the groin. And then safely bring the knee out to the side. Now if it does not touch the floor by itself, then support it with a block or something. Left hand behind you, high up on fingertips. Flex your front foot, and on an inhale lift out of your sitting bones, reach up through the right, lengthen the spine, and on the exhale fold and reach and grab hold of your front foot or the ankle, but don't bend the knee for the sake of reaching further. Hold whatever your body reaches with both hands. And then first relax the shoulders, relax your neck, deepen the breath to deepen the posture.
Lead me from
Forward.
the unreal to the real.
3.
Lead me
2.
from darkness to the light.
And 1. On an inhale, when ready, gently let go. And come and roll back up with the head lost. And then help your bent knee up and lengthen out the leg. Maybe shake out your legs. And then bend both knees. Let's first get ready for Tadasana. So keep a good distance between the heels and the groin. Let's say really like 50 centimeters or something. So you get a beautiful diamond shape between the legs. Remove the flesh from underneath your sitting bones. And then maybe with the hands behind you, first lengthen the spine here. Keep the legs active. Bring the chest bone right above the pubic bone, shoulders away from the ears. And we just sit here for a few deep breaths. Lengthening the spine, keeping the legs active. And then find an inhale to bring the arms forward. Interlace your fingers around the toes, keep the legs active. Inhale, lengthen the spine away from the sitting bones. And exhale, fold forward and bring the elbows forward and out, maybe even to the floor. But keep the legs active. And when the point comes where your back might want to round, well, it's okay to do so, as long as you keep the legs active and keep pressing the feet together. Feel whatever happens in your inner hip flexors. 5. 4. 3. 2. 2, keep your thighs active. On the inhale, gently let go of the hands, keep the legs active still as you roll up with the head last. And then bring your knees up, step your feet up and shake out the legs for a moment. And then bring the feet back together again. And this time we have the heels close to the groin as much as it's comfortable. We first sit up straight, maybe remove the flesh from underneath your sitting bones and have the legs super active, chest bone right above the pubic bone, and then maybe let's do that butterfly thing to receive a gentle stretch in the inner thighs with every flip and every flap. And slowly but surely bring this movement to an end. And then with the legs active, bring the hands forward. Interlace your hands around the toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine out of the sitting bones. And exhale, fold forward from the hips. And now gently bring your elbows onto the calves. Inhales, lengthen the spine. And on the exhales, maybe fold further from the hips. If your back wants to round and your neck wants to relax, again it's okay to do so as long as you keep the legs active and you stay with the action in your inner hip flexors. 5, 4, 3, and 1. On an inhale, gently let go, come and roll back up with the legs still active. And then bring your bent knees up. Maybe take a moment again to step the feet down and shake out your legs. And then cross the ankles and come forward, 2 hands and knees. And find your way to downward facing dog. Vinyasa or no vinyasa comes with your choice. But definitely go with the breath. That should not be a choice.
From darkness to the light.
And then find an inhale to bring the left leg up. And exhale, bring the left knee behind and outside the left wrist. And again, maybe first bring the buttocks to the heel before you wiggle your foot a little bit more in. And then have the right leg in line with your right hip. Come to the front, level the hips, don't hang to one side. And then use an inhale to lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, walk this length forward. Rest your forehead down on the hands or maybe on the floor, bringing the arms all the way forward. Make sure that you don't hang to either side of your hips. Keeping your breath soft. And then find an inhale to walk the hands back up, to roll your spine up with the head coming up last. And then sit to your left buttock so you can swing the right leg forward. And then we keep the right leg straight and strong, step the left foot up close to the groin, and safely bring the knee out to the side. If it's needed, support your knee with a block or something. Right hand behind you, high up on fingertips. Inhale, lift out of your lower back, reach up through the left, and exhale, fold and reach. Grab hold of your front foot or ankle, whatever your hands can reach, and start there. Relax the shoulders, soften your breath, and then deepen the breath to deepen the posture. Keep the thighs active, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. On an inhale, gently let go, come and roll back up with the head last. And then bring your bent knee up and lengthen out the leg. Maybe lean back on your hands and shake out your hands. Flip the knees up and down, do the windshield wiper with your feet. And then we sit wide with the legs. So bring a good angle between the legs. Basically the same thing that we did when we were facing the puja side. And it's not so much about how wide you can sit, it's about how you bring the activation to your legs. So do not allow your feet to fall out to the side. Have your toes looking up straight to the ceiling, kneecaps are in the middle of the legs, and your thigh muscles are really engaged. So feel your thigh muscles. If it feels like freshly baked bread, very good. If it feels more like the dough of the bread, well then really activate your muscles. And then remove the flesh from underneath your sitting bones or wiggle a little bit forward so you really feel your sitting bones rooted into the ground. And then at first we sit up straight again. Chest bone right above the pubic bone, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Maybe stay here. But if you want to go further, I give you 2 options. Option 1 is to bring the hands between the legs and go with the breath. Inhales lengthen and exhales fold forward and stay with your maximum once you reach it. If you can go further, so the second option comes out of the first option, maybe you can reach your big toes holding in Yogi Tolo, or you even hold the outsides of the feet. Don't push it over the edge, go with the breath. And keep your feet flexed. And also, don't grind your teeth. Let's say 5 minutes. 4, just kidding. 3, keep the toes looking up straight to the ceiling. 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh damn, it's the vinyl again with the endless groove. No one says anything. Let's stay for one more deep and juicy breath where you are. And then use an inhale, gently let go, and with the legs still active, just come and roll up in your spine with the head coming up. And then bring your hands under the knees and deliciously peel the legs off the floor. And then bring the legs together in the air and lengthen out the legs into the air, lengthen out the arms, and maybe put a smile on your face. 4, 3, or maybe not. 2, and 1. First bring the fingertips down and then slowly bring the legs down. Lean back on your hands, shake out your legs in whichever way it rocks your body. And let's come back to the beginning. Some good news, but lie down again for a moment. But again, don't get your hopes up, it's not time for Shavasana yet. We still have 2 hours. Now, bring the legs together and maybe with the hands down on the floor. First exhale, and on the inhale, then bring the legs straight up. Flex the feet. Now maybe support your thighs again with the hands. Keep the shoulder blades down on the floor. Keep the back of your neck long and reach up through the heels. Maybe stay here. Or if you want to go further, then bring the legs closer to your face and maybe walk the hands up towards the heels. But don't bring the shoulders off the floor and keep the legs straight. So don't bend the knees for the sake of reaching the feet. Keep your sacrum down on the floor. Oh yes, and most importantly, don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly let go of the legs. Keep them still in the air. Bring the arms to the side of the body again. And let's exhale completely. Inhale deeply, and on the exhale with a bit of a swing, come to sit in Navasana. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the legs down, and again shake out your legs. Now we have one last forward bend to do. Bring the legs together. Remove the flesh from underneath your sitting bones. Inhale, lift out of your sitting bones, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold and reach. Grab hold of your feet, ideally on the outside, or the ankles if needed. Flex the feet, relax the shoulders, and deepen the breath. Just like in the very beginning of class. Oh, is that sweet? Become aware of the quality of your breath. Keep pulling the little toes towards your upper body. And you stay for 10. Swami Papa Haro Deva Shraddha Bhakti Barhao Shraddha Bhakti Barhao Santana Ki Seva Jai Jagadisha Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Janon Ke Sankat Dina Janon Ke Sankat Shana Me Dura Kare Om Jai. On an inhale, gently let go, and with the legs still active, come and roll up with the head coming up first. And then lean back on your hands, shake out your legs a little bit. And then step the feet up to where the knees just were. Have them hip width, hands are a little bit outside and behind you. Inhale deeply, fill up the chest, shoulders away from the ears, and exhale, push the feet down, lift the hips, and when you cannot see your knees anymore, then follow your eyes along the ceiling, keep the neck long, and maybe look down behind you. Keep lifting the hips, Press both feet equally down into the floor. Press both hands equally down. And we stay for one more deep and juicy breath. And on an inhale, bring the head back up, and exhale, bring the hips back down. Keep the hands where they are. Lengthen out the legs. Flex the feet. Inhale, fill up the chest again. And exhale now. Lift the hips and point the feet. Point, 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 point the feet. Bring the big toes down on the floor. Lift, lift, lift the hips. Staying for 3, 2, and 1. On the inhale, bring the head back up. And exhale, bring the hips back down. And from here, cross the ankles and come forward to hands and knees and make your way to downward facing dog. Vinyasa or no vinyasa is totally up to you. And from downward facing dog, let's use an inhale and see if your right hand can reach the outside of your left ankle. And then look under your left armpit into the ceiling for twisted down dog. Press the left hand fully down, have both legs equally active, and breathe. On an inhale, look down, bring the right hand down again. Stay here for a breath or two in down dog. And then find an inhale to bring the left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Look under the right armpit. Keep both legs equally strong. Use that right arm. Breathe. Let's stay for one more. And then use an inhale to bring the hand back down. And once again, this is your chance for a vinyasa if you wish to do so. And from down dog, let's inhale forward to a high push-up plank. Exhale, drop the knees to the mat. Keep the toes tucked under, bring your buttocks back towards the heels, keep the elbows in line with the wrists, and on an inhale come forward to bring chest and chin and microphone down on the floor. And enjoy this upper back bend for 3, 2, and 1. On the inhale, press the hands down to lengthen your upper body forward, lengthen the legs, and bring the hands under your forehead, and relax for a moment. Maybe rock and roll your hips from side to side to relieve your lower back before we get ready for a few back bends. Let's bring the forehead on the mat. Bring your big toes to touch and press the tops of the feet down so that the knees come slightly off the floor. Now bring your arms behind you and interlace the hands behind the buttocks. Inhale to the belly, lengthen and strengthen the body, and exhale, only peel the chest forward. Keep pressing the feet down. Lengthen away through the crown of the head. Just look ahead of your mat. Reach forward from the heart space and breathe.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
And on the inhale, gently break it down and turn the right side of your face down on the mat. Release the arms.
Vasudevaya, 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 Bolo. Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya.
Let's bring forehead or chin down on the mat again. Bring your big toes to touch. You now have the arms back alongside the body. Touch your thighs from the outsides. Inhale deeply, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, peel the chest forward, reach through the crown. Inhale deeply and exhale, lift the leg by reaching away through the toes. So maybe even your knees come off the floor. Lengthen between the crown of the head and the toes. Stay for one more. And then use an inhale to break it down. Come to the left side of your face. Release the arms and legs. Now, let's do that again. And for that, keep in mind to breathe into the belly space. And from that center of the body, you lengthen away to both ends. Bring your forehead or chin down on the mat, arms back alongside the body. Inhale to the belly space and exhale. Peel everything off the mat, also the legs, by reaching away through the toes. Reach back through the arms to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Remove that frown from your face. Keep your face soft. And we stay for one more deep and juicy breath. And on an inhale, break it down. Let's bring forehead or chin down on the mat again. And then bend your knees. Grab hold of your ankles from the outsides and flex your feet. Flex your feet. Make sure that your knees don't come out too far. Keep them right behind the hips as good as you can. Inhale, strengthen and exhale. Peel the chest forward. Reach up through the heels. Reach back through the toes. Keep your face soft, jaw relaxed. And breathe. And we stay for one more deep and juicy breath. Then on an inhale, carefully break it down. Come to the other side of your face. And release the arms and legs. From here, whenever you're ready, roll over your right side and come lie on your mat. And once you're there, right away step your feet up. Have them hip width so that your fingers can reach the heels when you have the arms alongside the body. Bring your toes gently inwards. Press the feet down and exhale completely. Inhale, strengthen the body, and on the exhale, push the feet down to lift the hips up. Interlace your hands underneath your buttocks. Walk the shoulders under one by one. Keep pressing the feet down. Press the arms down. Maybe stay here for the first round. But if you're ready already, let go of your hands. Bring your palms to either side of your face. Fingertips looking towards the feet. Inhale, exhale, top of the head on the mat. Inhale, exhale, lengthen the arms. Keep pressing the feet down. Turn your toes more in, heels out, toes in, yes. Keep the inner legs active. Do what you can. And if you need to come down, then use an inhale to look up to the ceiling, and on the exhale land on the back of your head. You want to come down safely, don't collapse. Use the breath also for coming down. Maybe stay for one more and then slowly break it down. And then in your own pace and grace, get ready for a second round. Just go with your breath. And once you're up there, become aware of the position of your feet. Turn the toes in to keep your inner legs active. Turn your toes in, turn your toes in. Keep breathing, do what you can. say again.
Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate.
And then hold your knees up into the chest.
Vasudevaya.
And make a few circles with your circles. If you make the circles a bit bigger, you can also treat your lower back with this movement. And then let go of this one and come to the center to shake out your legs into the air. Shake out your arms into the air. And then bring the arms out to the sides. Bring your right knee over the left knee. Hook the right foot behind the left calf. And let the knees fall out to the left side. And look over your right arm. Body to sink in. Whenever you are ready, find an inhale to bring the knees back up in the middle. Release the binding and prepare for the other side. Exhale. Release a bit more. When ready, find an inhale to bring the knees back up in the middle. Release the binding and once again shake out your legs if you like, shake out your arms. And then I would suggest to finish with headstand. If you need the wall for your headstand practice, then find a spot at the wall. If you're close to the wall and you do not need the wall, then maybe make some space for your fellow yogis. And of course, keep distancing. And also, if you're maybe in your moon days or for any other good reason, headstand is not a good idea today, then come to goddess posture. And once you're up there, flex your feet. Reach up through the heels. So it starts from pressing the elbows down into the floor, lifting the shoulders away from the ears, and from the whole core of the body you reach up through the legs, through the heels, into the sky. If you're not too sure about your headstand in the middle of the room, why not take it to the wall? When you need to come down, you can always come down and rest in child's pose. Otherwise we stay. For 2 more minutes. Keep the legs straight, do it with a swing. A little bit more swing. And if it doesn't happen today, then don't worry. Every day is different, and some postures just take their time. Last few breaths if you're still standing. Come to rest in child's pose off the headstand. And start your journey from child's pose to corpse pose, bringing your mat back to your original spot if you had come into the room. And lie your body flat down on the mat. Allow your legs to fall out to the side, feet falling out. Bring your arms a bit away from the body. Palms open to the sky. And once you found your position, let go.
So
Allow your breath to deepen. Start to move your fingers and your toes. And when ready, bend your knees and roll to your right side. And from there, find your way back up to a seated position. Atman, although one, is name, form, and spirit. Name and form are the real, and by them the spirit is veiled. Unite your hands in front of the heart and exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan ki Jai. If you like, bow forward and down in gratitude for Atman within. And then, my dear puffins, take your time to come out of class. I thank you for coming out this morning through the rain, sharing your presence and your practice. And just a couple announcements. There is Kirtan back on the menu every Friday night, and the student classes or lunchtime classes are also back on the menu 1:15 in the other location. But more importantly, let's not forget that Atman survives. Thank you too. And remember to keep on distancing, and you know.
With all my nutties clogged with rage and all my chakras tied, I couldn't find my mula bandha and fell down in chaturanga. I ate shawarma, had no idea about common dumb, and I got lost in time and space. I didn't know that here and now is the true happy place. I should have looked for my true self. I should have stopped my restless mind. If I had known for just 1 second that Avijja made me blind. But then I walked through Svaha's door and kicked my ego out. 'Cause it's not welcome anymore. They made me explore my pelvic floor and helped me liberate my soul. They said love all We are all part of a bigger whole, and that's alive. The soul's alive. Oh, as long as we know how to love, the truth will stay alive. We've got many lives to live. We've got all our loves to give, and none survive. We never die. Jai-ho. Handstand was quite tough not to fall apart. Camel and Cobra kicked the shit out of my closed up heart. I lost my balance and I slipped and cracked emotions out my hips. I used to cry, but now I keep my tapas high. And you see me, somebody new. I'm freed from fear and from illusion. Now I can see through. I chant the mantras and find peace with breathing out a full release. By repeating the word Om, in my heart I find my home. Empower more your pelvic floor. Lock all your bundles down. Fear chaturanga no more. Wake up the pineal gland and open up your third eye. Stare at a candle and all your knots will get untied.